I am here with Keiko Tagawa, who was previously a student at ESAO and has been a member of the tasting panel for 5 years. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please can you introduce yourself and tell us about your relationship with olive oil?
Okay. Hi, my name is Keiko. I'm Japanese, but I have been living in Spain for 18 years and a half. I needed the basic knowledge of olive oil tasting in 2014 because I had to work at a trade show, trade show in Tokyo. Then I went to 2 days tasting course in there. Just only 2 days, but I loved a lot.
Yeah.
So after coming back to Spain, I found ESAO and I attended the first grade tasting course in 2015. Since then, I keep on learning.
Brilliant.
Now I work between Japanese and Spanish olive oil sectors as translator or interpreter, also broker. Besides, I write articles about Spanish olive oil for Japanese people, and when I'm in my country, I teach how to taste olive oil.
What has your experience at ESAO taught you?
Especially, ESAO taught me how to evaluate olive oil quality.
In your opinion, is it important to learn about the production of olive oil and management of olive groves in order to have more rounded knowledge of olive oil?
I think it depends. It depends on what you want. In my case, yes, because I need the global knowledge of olive oil. Also, it's important because the production and the management of olive groves influence on the quality.
What do you think about individuals who work with olive oil, whether it's selling bottles or owning an olive grove, but don't know anything about tasting?
It should not be so, because they have to take the responsibility on the quality, and it's impossible to produce good olive oil without tasting knowledge.
Do you think that what you have learned about tasting is of use when buying good quality olive oil?
Yes, I think so, because if I taste olive oil, I can see the quality. And sometimes I buy olive oils which I tasted in ESAO.
Okay, do you think you can learn about olive oil tasting only by doing a course, or is continued training necessary?
I think continuous training is necessary. Continuation is essential in olive oil tasting. Also, it's better to train with other people.
Great, thank you. In your opinion, do you think for professionals, learning how to taste olive oil professionally is as important as learning about its production and the management of olive groves?
It would be ideal. As I said before, the production and management of olive groves are very connected with olive oil quality.
With reference to your current job, in what way has what you've learned at ESAO been of use to you?
Well, especially when I teach how to taste olive oil in Japan.
Do you think that the world of olive oil tasting is simple, or that the more you learn about tasting, the more complex it is?
It's not at all simple. And this world is very deep, and if you once you come into after that, you cannot leave from here.
Okay. You have many contacts in Japan that distribute olive oil. In general, what is the role of a distributor in Japan? Is it demanding or is it light work?
In general, it's quite demanding, not only for olive oil quality, also container and labels, and they are very prudent.
Is it important for Japanese distributors to see that olive mills and cooperatives are in good condition, that they're clean and are made according to quality protocols, or is it not that important?
Of course, it's very important for them because they have a responsibility of the quality of the product which they sell in Japan.
What does quality extra virgin olive oil mean to you?
First of all, it has to be tasty without any defects. To be more specific, it has to have pleasant aromas, bitterness, and pungency, also harmonic and well balanced.
Describe your ideal olive oil producer, miller, and cooperative.
Who always work forward improving. That's all.
What advice would you give to those that want to start a business in olive oil but don't know how to taste it professionally?
If you don't know how to taste olive oil, it means you don't understand the qualities. So how can you handle olive oil as your business?
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been lovely to hear about your experience at ESAO, and we will see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.